Just checking. Just checking. Just checking to see if y'all ready. Are y'all ready? Let's go. All right now.
It's for Tupac.
Rest in peace, Tupac Shakur. Show no joke. Let's go. Pac, we still riding, baby. Your Ross, draw up the paperwork. You lucky Solange like me. Yeah. And I wanna make your wifey. I know a nigga wanna fight me. In the elevator wanna fight me. I do you like you do dudes. Drag your ass up and down the aisle. You can only go and drop a bag. Cause you ain't half the man that I am. Still mad, you ugly, yeah, show. Still here hustling that studio. Your subliminal thing flow. Look, this whole shit, man, afro. I got brain, scarecrow. And you ain't shit without me, Jumped on Dorothy's yellow brick road. You wicked witch, you a dog, Toto. Tin man and lion, you heartless coward. Cross the bridge to success, douse you with fire. So those behind you can call you sire. The kingdom fell with calm, gonorrhea and fire. I'm the one, not Nas. Summer Jam, you would've got home. Yo, son said you was fun. And you devastated like control made a run. You see him on Twitter running back. Why did he give it Sunday? On Twitter, it's a Twitter guy. Yeah, joke, no joke. You know what it is. Either war, BX. We here now. Rest in peace, Pop. It's the ghost of Pop.
Joke, no joke, chiggy choke, no joke. Choke, no joke, chiggy choke, no joke. Nina, what up, wifey? How you doing, baby? Don't be sticking your tongue out at me like that. Don't be doing that. Do not be sticking your tongue out at me like that. What's good, y'all? Choke, no joke. I'm in the building. Got a special show for y'all tonight. Yes, I got the same shirt on from yesterday. So what? I don't care. You know what I mean? My booty's clean. Y'all already know. Thanks to everybody that's been getting the Choke No Joke apparel. For those who didn't know, now you know. I just added something to my accessory list that I thought y'all may need. And these is only $10. You know what I mean? It's not gonna hit you in the head. But $10, if you like me and you tired of going out and people all in your face, and you don't want to be rude and ask them, can they stand back? So now you don't even have to worry about that no more. All you need now is the Choke No Joke. I need 6 feet, please, mask. All right. Y'all can get those. Matter of fact, I'll put the link in the description thing right here real quick for those who want to get it. Just $10. You know what I mean? If you're tired of people in your face and you just want, all you need is this mask right here, right? Put the mask on, nigga too close, you just look down like, right? Get out my face. You know what I mean? So the I need 6 feet mask, I got those. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, I need 6 feet, please. So, and then I also got them in colors, the gray, the pink, the money green, of course, the white, and the Nipsey blue. You already know. So, like I just put the link in there, or y'all could just go to my website, ChokeNoJokeProductions.com, and y'all could get that. You know what I mean? And if you didn't know, you could get some of these other products too, like the Am I Lying shirts, I Survived the Tunnel shirts, the Choke No Joke logo shirts. You know, all right. So also, recently, I made a for those who got the hip hop nucleus. I put out a poster if you want to get the poster for the hip hop nucleus. And before this show ends tonight, I'm going to play some of the hip hop nucleus for y'all, which is the documentary on the legendary Tunnel nightclub in New York City. But as y'all can see right here on my site, chokenojokeproductions.com, you can go get your joints. That's the hip hop nucleus shirt right there. All right, I'm going to play it. I know y'all can't get it on iTunes and Google Play no more, but I'm getting ready to have it on another platform. And this is, as you can see, the Choke No Joke pillow and poster. You know what I'm saying? The hip hop nucleus for those who have it. You just want to frame it, put it on your wall, or you just want the pillow for the bedroom or the living room or the game room. You know what I mean? All right. So that's that. So once again, chokenojokeproductions.com. Ladies, y'all see, I got the leggings for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And my lion joints, stickers, t-shirts. Ladies, I got the V-necks for y'all because I know a lot of y'all like to show that cleavage. I hope I'm not letting the secret out, but I know y'all like the V-necks. For y'all that got them C and D cups, them 34s and 36s and 38s. Yeah, I know y'all like those them V-necks. So I made those particularly for the women. You know what I'm saying? Those is holding top heavy. You know what I mean? The itty bitty titty committee, I got those for y'all right there. And I even got it for the little babies. You know what I'm saying? Truth be told, all day, every day. Tank tops, sweatshirts. We got these tank tops too. All right. So just to let y'all know. So get your Choke No Joke mask. Put the link in the description right there. If you want to get a mask, different colors, they just $10. I am hungry, so please, y'all gotta let me eat while I talk to y'all. CC still got it. Somebody say, Choke, you put me back on to the queen. Shout out CC. We got Shanta up here with the 40 the triple D's. Woo! You need a V-neck and a half. You might turn the V into a W. Shanta. Look at Nina. I like to show a little boobies too. See? Well, I got the V-neck for y'all that like to show the little boobies. Yvette like the V-necks. Hey, Yvette. So, you know why we're here, right? I know I shouldn't be eating y'all, but I'm sorry. Y'all got to bear with me. I'm hungry. Epstein girl got arrested today in New Hampshire. Now, what does this mean? Hold on. Let me pull her up real quick. Ghislaine Maxwell. That's her last name. Now, Ghislaine Maxwell, for those who didn't see the documentary on Netflix about Epstein, this was his girlfriend, his lover. his co-worker, his madam, his recruiter, his swing buddy. Like, she did it all with him. So let me turn my phone around in case somebody call. Y'all nosy people. Y'all some nosy people. Y'all don't need to see who be calling over here. I ain't realize y'all was looking over there. Nosy. But anyway, this woman has, I don't even know why she didn't get arrested with him initially in the first place, because she's definitely a co-conspirator, because she was recruiting the girls for Epstein, right? So her charges is, let me see exactly what her charges are. Basically, sexual abuse charges from girls as young as 14 years old. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is what I think everybody's been waiting for, because we keep hearing these stories about the Epstein flight log and people getting indicted being on the flight log because they've been to his island, you know, and may have been in pedophilia acts with children, from rape to murder, allegedly, some of them are saying. Now, a lot of us seen Out of Shadows, a lot of us seen The Fall of Cabal and everything. So we know, a lot of us, that a lot of our famous friends, or I ain't gonna say friends because they ain't our friends, but a lot of famous celebrities that we all know and grew to love over the years because of their art are on this man's flight log. Why would they be hanging with a known pedophile? Because it's not like they didn't know he was a convicted pedophile, because remember, he was convicted on it before in Florida and did like 1.5 years for it. So everybody that was dealing with him knew his background, because we know how these industry people are. As soon as you walk in the room, they like, yo, who's that? What he is? Who? So everybody gets the rundown on everybody. And if you get in the room with Epstein's and the Naomi Campbell's and the Bill Clintons and the Chris Tuckers, you know, you ain't getting in that room without people knowing who you are. You know what I'm saying? The Obamas. You know what I'm saying? So there's no way that these people didn't know this man's history. Just like we see Jay-Z with the Satanist chick. He didn't ask this woman to be in his video because she was beautiful or she was a video model. He knew exactly who she was. And the people that worked on that video knew exactly who she was. You know what I'm saying? And most of the people that was in that room knew exactly who she was. You know, and so what I think is going to happen is like they keep trying to take Trump down, and I do feel like Trump might be behind this whole rounding everybody up, this pedophile ring, and this whole COVID thing might have been just to keep people in place so they don't flee the country and stuff like that. And now they about to, this girl right here is probably going to be the first domino that's going to be, she going to fall and she just going to take everybody with her. Because they already talking about she got information on people. She got videos. She got documents. So, and she knew they was coming for her at some point. So best believe she's been well prepared and getting her vocal cords ready to sing. Because that woman is what, about 55, 57? She ain't trying to die in jail. She going to cooperate. Unless they going to kill her in jail too, like they did Epstein. And they're going to tell us she hung herself too. And 2 guards went to sleep when she hung herself too. You know what I'm saying? And the cameras didn't work at that moment when she hung herself too. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens. But I believe, still to this day, I don't think Epstein is dead. I'm sorry, I just don't think that he's dead. You know what I'm saying? I believe that they moved him out of the jail because they about to start prosecuting people, and he's going to be the surprise witness. And if he is dead, I still don't understand why a celebrity that big, even though he wasn't convicted yet, he was just locked up, didn't have a big funeral. Like all these celebrities was hanging with him, from Chris Tucker to the presidents, to all these people hung out with this guy, been to his island, been to his little spots, and he died. He don't have a major funeral. Man, please. That man ain't dead. At least where he buried at. Just tell me where he's buried at. Show me where I could go find a tombstone with his name on it. I don't believe he's dead. You know what I'm saying? But either way, even if he is, this girl knows enough. She's in enough pictures with these young girls. She's in enough videos with these young girls to know that she's caught. So is she going to give up all the rest of these people? Or is she just going to go down by herself? I think she's going to be telling on the Bill Clintons, the Hillary Clintons, the Jay-Z's, the Chris Tuckers, you know, all those people that we seen on that flight log, you know, if they went over there and they ain't do nothing, they just went over there, they ain't got nothing to worry about. But those who participated in having sexual intercourses with a lot of them kids or young girls or whatever, they culo is new mown grass, boy. Yeah, Naomi Campbell was hanging out with them. Naomi Campbell, a lot of them. It's a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them. Like that call log is something crazy. Something crazy. It's like anybody who's anybody. The only person I didn't see on there was, like, I didn't see Puff name on there. And people like Puff probably don't mess with kids having kids. People that have kids ain't, I ain't gonna say it don't happen with people that don't have kids, but niggas that grew up on some raising their kids, loving their kids, ain't gonna be if not in the black community, I hope, ain't gonna be flying around to no islands to do no weirdo stuff with no kids, man. You know what I'm saying? I pray not. You know what I'm saying? But if homegirls say it's gonna be a lot of people going to jail, yo. And with this quarantine, they can't run. That's what make me feel like this part of this quarantine thing is to keep people in place. So when this was going to happen, because if they lock up all these people, all these celebrities, and got proof that they was dealing with kids, you better believe Trump ass is getting reelected. Believe that. Trump is getting reelected. If he could prove to us that all these people was hanging out with Epstein, was molesting kids and all that, woo, baby. he gonna go down history. He gonna go from the worst to the best president because people do not play with kids, man. They are going to imagine seeing all these celebrities cuffed, going in jail, and now they're in jail with the Bill Cosbys, the Harvey Weinsteins. Like can you imagine that? That's going to open the game for a whole bunch of new actors, a whole bunch of new, everything. It's a reset on Hollywood. Poof, it'll be a reset, yo. A lot of y'all that's out there inspired to be actresses and actors, y'all will be getting jobs like a mother. You know what I'm saying? Especially black ones, because everything's about being black right now. You know what I'm saying? I heard about Tom Hanks. They saying some of these people were already assassinated. I don't know. I'll wait and see if Tom Cruise pops up with Tom Hanks. I mean, they saying Tom Hanks they assassinating these people, but I'm not gonna believe none of that. I think that's way too far-fetched. You know what I'm saying? Unless they just turn up and we never see them no more, then I'll believe it. But a lot of them might be going to jail, man. How many people think that this is it? That all of the stuff that we've been hearing about this all the stuff with the Outer Shadows and the Fall of Cabal, that all these celebrities are getting ready to get locked up. Like, do y'all really believe that? Somebody said show the log. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. All right, here go one. Here we go. Let's see some of our favorite people that's on Epstein's flight logs. Okay. Let's see here. Let me see the names I recognize over here. All right. Akon. After you just did this with 6ix9ine. Anderson Cooper. Alec Baldwin. Barack Obama. Ben Affleck. Beyonce Knowles. Bill Clinton. Bill Murray. Brian Affleck. Chelsea Handler. Chris Tucker. Courtney Love. Demi Moore. Ghislaine Maxwell. That's his girl. Gwen Stefani. Who else we got? Quentin Tarantino. Pharrell. Oprah Winfrey. Naomi Campbell. Meryl Streep. Kirstie Rogers. Kevin Spacey. Kathy Griffin. John Legend. John Cusack. Jim Carrey. Of course, Jeffrey Epstein. Of course. Who else? Robert Downey Jr., Ron Burke, Sarah Kellen, Sean Carter, Shelley Lewis, Sophie Biddy, Stephen Collins, Steven Spielberg, Stephen Colbert, Steven Tyler, Tom Hanks, Wanda Sykes, Will Ferrell, Will Smith, and Woody Allen. Just a few people that I know that's on the list. I don't know if y'all seen some people names on the list that y'all know, but I read the ones that I knew. But Puff is not on the list. None of those names surprise me. Wanda Sykes, Jay-Z, yeah, no Sean Combs. That's why Puff is probably the one out here still talking and being visible because he know he's safe. His name ain't on that list, so he ain't worried about it. The rest of them, they hiding. Lex John said Diddy flew in on his own plane. Why y'all want Puff to be down with it too, man? Y'all know Puff like grown men, allegedly. Yeah, well, I don't know, y'all. What I'm going to say is I can't wait to see what happens with this woman. If she get killed in jail, man, and she don't get to go to trial, it's going to be disappointing. I'm going to feel sorry for a lot of those victims because, you know, they got robbed of their day in court with Epstein, with him dying. But we'll see what happens. You know, we are going to follow this. Like I told you, I'm back every night, live at 9. Choke no joke. I will be here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna take a break for a second and show y'all some of my documentary, The Hip Hop Nucleus, documentary on the legendary Tunnel nightclub of New York City. A lot of y'all heard about the tunnel security and how ruthless these dudes was. You know, if you've seen the documentary, you already know. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna give you a little sample. And like I said, I will be releasing it in the weeks to come, re-releasing it again. You know what I'm saying? So I could go #1 again. Remember, this is a #1 film on iTunes on the documentary and the movie chart. Yes, I was #1 and 5-star rated. Okay. So all totally independent. Totally independent. Executive produced by me, shot by me, edited by me, casted by me. Me. Nah, I had some help. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let y'all get a sample of what the tunnel security was like. You know what I'm saying? Anybody in here that ever been to the tunnel? Is anybody in here hit the tunnel? And y'all gotta hit the like button for me for this one, man. I'm about to let y'all see some of my film for free. Y'all gotta hit the like button for that. Come on, get them likes up. And please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Pretty gangster in the building. Yes, Keita G, I'm eating Chinese food. What you want to say? We can't eat Chinese food now? We can only eat soul food? Panda Express, tell them, you already know. That walnut shrimp is everything. You know what I mean? I know a sisterhood, but save some brotherhood for me too, man. Have some love for me too, okay? Look at these two over here. All right, y'all. Well, check it out. What I'm about to do is I'm about to take y'all back. And the only reason I'm doing this because it's Throwback Thursday. So, and I hope y'all all got to go see Lamont's interview, My Story from My Mouth, Part 2. Part 2 is out right now. Make sure y'all get to watch the Caribbean Queen. You know what I'm saying? My modeling reality show. Especially you fellas. I don't know why you fellas don't check out the Caribbean Queen with all that eye candy up there. Y'all tripping. Y'all the ones supposed to be watching. You know what I mean? But what we about to do now is I'm about to take y'all back. If you don't know about the Tunnel was a club in New York City on 27th and 12th Ave between 11th and 12th. And all the top hip-hop artists performed there. You know what I'm saying? From Nas, Jay-Z, all the way down. You know what I'm saying? East Coast, West Coast, Cash Money, No Limit, Snoop, Dre, they all performed at the Tunnel. But just as the Tunnel is famous for the artists coming in, the Tunnel is also famous for the Tunnel security. They was the best security force in America. In America, not in New York City, in America. A lot of them dudes went on to be security and bodyguards for a lot of major artists, from Eminem down. So, if you've never been to the Tunnel, hey brother, you about to get blocked up out of here. Talking about I don't give a two rats ass about scabbing. You're wearing Gucci still, and now you look at what you eating. Look, so what? I supposed to throw my Gucci away that I already bought, and I'm supposed to stop eating Asian food, Thai food, Chinese food, Korean food, because of what? Because of the coronavirus, I supposed to stop eating Chinese food? Nigga, you give up your Chinese food. Like, I'm not racist. You know what I mean? I'm going to stop eating Chinese food now because of the coronavirus. You sound ignorant as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. So, I'm about to take y'all on a blast from the past. You know what I'm saying? I ain't paying that no mind, Boogie, man. Trust me. You know what I mean? But I want y'all to check out how people felt about the Tunnel security. You know what I mean? And then if this is the first time for you seeing this, you're going to enjoy it. All right, Choke No Joke. Check it out.
Tunnel security was the realest group of security officers I've ever seen in my life.
At that time, and still probably to this day, was the best security in the world.
I miss it. I miss them brothers. Some are still here, some are gone.
We had the best security force in America.
Felt like Vegas security.
They was like correction officers.
I can remember one thing. In a word, they were big.
Just imagine like a village of Shreks.
It always looked like they were like gorillas, solid, scary looking,
Big, black, mean dudes.
I couldn't stand them for a while.
They was extra a whole lot, but you needed it because you had gangsters coming from all over.
They was like the police for the thugs and the gangsters inside the club.
Tunnel security, Obama should have them.
I would always say the tunnel security is #1 best.
All the best in the whole city. I was in Cancun and somebody said, "Yo, you from the tunnel, dog?" I said, "Yeah." Yeah, we were known worldwide.
Well, I've been everywhere in the world, man. I ain't never seen the security like how the tunnel security ain't take no shit off of nobody.
They had a room in the tunnel in the back, and they used to have weights and punching bags and everything. And they used to go in there and stretch and do karate sparring matches before they come out.
Every time I come in at 5:30, they were suiting up in the hallway, and they were putting on shields on their arms and their legs. So everybody had their little trick of what they were going to use for the night.
And I used to be like, is there a reason why y'all doing that? Freedom was like, yeah, we got to whip a nigga ass tonight.
They pretty much rolled in packs of 10. One radio with 10 guys, and they would just circle the whole place and, you know, try to keep peace where they could.
They had to let them be on their good side.
Certain niggas you can run down on you, they see you smoking, they try to tell you, give me $20, some shit like that. But you give them that shit and get the fuck out of here. You smoking all night.
I mean, that was our hustle. We used to tax dudes, yo, you want to smoke weed in that corner, you know, you gotta pay for that.
It was a lot of security in there that overdid their job sometimes, but overall, it was cool.
As soon as the fight broke out, you might get 2, 3 hits. They were coming in a line. And if you wasn't looking when that line came, it was gonna run you over.
They beat you up first, and then they ask questions later.
They would just hem people up, have them out the door.
They'll lift you straight the fuck up. They wouldn't throw you out, they'd bounce you out.
They love knocking niggas out, yo. They loved it.
You know, we had to put our paws on niggas. That was part of the game.
If one got into a fight, you better believe you was getting your ass whipped by that whole side of the tunnel.
That was a place where you come and you know you couldn't act up, because you act up, you going out one way or another. I seen dudes 7 foot tall, 500 pounds, go to my boss talking about, yo, you can keep that bread for the night. I can't have no parts of this. I'm out of here, because they were soft like that.
Nowadays, you can take a test, and anybody can get certified. You couldn't get certified in that building taking that type of test. So only one test you had to pass up in that building. Certification, hands-on.
It could be a fight amongst 20 people. Security's going to get in that fight.
You just see giants coming everywhere, every angle. And some of them motherfuckers had guns. The leader of the pack behind Sterling, because he was the head security, he would have a 4-pound now.
And then on the way out, they gonna rough you up and break you up and rob you and take your chain and your money and your ID and then toss you off these 4 steps.
It was quick fast to catch you fighting or drunk. Once you drunk, that was straight payday. When they throw you out, your wallet gone, everything gone. Your motherfucking coke gone. Be wintertime, nigga, you freezing, fucked up, drunk. They took my coke. They told me, what you talking about? You had your shit.
Absolutely. And if you make, and you know what's crazy about tunnel security now? If you see them same dudes and interviewed them, they would tell you that they used to rob niggas back in the day.
100%.
100%.
Were people getting robbed at the tunnel by security? Allegedly. Well, you know, I plead the fifth. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say, but you know, you know what I mean? I honestly, man, the security was some good dudes, man. If a nigga said he got robbed, he was doing wrong.
You got in the problem in the tunnel, your fucking arms got stretched like this, nigga put you in your, and they went in your pockets.
Niggas took your watch, your rings.
Trust me, all that. It definitely happened to my mans, you know, when we got into a couple fights. Never happened to me, probably because we had the face, but my mans definitely was like, yo, this nigga with my pockets.
Could have been more that were getting, you know, roughed up. They dropped something here and there, you know, usually happen.
Altogether, I think it was like 80 of us. Out of that 80, maybe it was like 10.
Just like anything else. If you got a law firm, you got 1 or 2 bad lawyers. If you got a precinct, you got 1 or 2 bad cops. It's not the whole precinct.
My son went home with a lot of stuff. You know, he went to school with a lot of different things. You know what I mean? I ain't saying I took nothing.
Them niggas gaffle game is crazy. Straight Brooklyn. Niggas stop the fight, break the fight up in the nigga pocket at the same time. Nigga chain off a nigga chain at the same time. Next thing you know, they breaking the fight up and them niggas spinning on you like this with your shit in their pocket, spinning right back. You heard? Fight is over.
It's like, cut it out and go in your pocket. Y'all bring it up. Y'all bring it up and go in their pocket and shit. As they're bringing him out the club, they popping his chain off. They digging his pockets, taking his wallet. So by the time he get to the door of the club, he got 1 shoe on. His chain is gone. His wallet's gone. He got rabbit ears and his 4 degrees outside.
That basically what happens. You know, you run your mouth, you get fucked up, you wake up, your shit's gone. Who took your shit? I don't know.
I ain't even mad at them, because if I was a security nigga out there busting my ass in the heat or in the cold out there for $100 or $120, whatever they was getting a night, you know what I'm saying? I'm already out here, but nigga, now you fronting, you drunk, and we gotta throw you out. You're not leaving with that.
Tough guys is in there, everybody's popping off, everybody's talking crazy. You pop off. Yo, by the time you leaving, you don't leave the same piece you came in with. You know what I'm saying? Or you fall apart by the time you get to the front door, because there's a lot of I'm gonna kill you and wait till I see you again and you dead and whatever. So yo, guys left, not necessarily all in one piece.
A lot of dudes used to come in here on their rah-rah thinking security was soft. Now as a man, if you're gonna test a man, certain men, they're not gonna go for the bullshit. If you're gonna run up on somebody thinking you tough and you're gonna come into their domain, what you think gonna happen? If I come in your domain and I play tough guy, and you got a bunch of tough guys with you, what's supposed to happen to me? So what was supposed to happen, happened. You got washed, you got washed. You took a loss, you took a loss.
So if you wasn't tough enough to handle it, B, you ain't belong there. And if you didn't belong there, it showed very quickly.
You had that chain out, that shit was leaving with one of them niggas that night.
The chain is like a magnet to their head.
Seriously, if they came in with big chains, they would get robbed. I don't want to say this artist's name, but this artist came in, big mouth, running it like I'm this, that, and the other. 20 minutes later, he comes to the front door.
Hey, look, one of your security just robbed me. Yo, man, they took my chain. Well, how do you know he was my security? So they start talking, you know, he looked like this and this and this.
I said, who took your chain, bro? The niggas inside took my chain. That's all right. Come inside. Show me who took your chain.
So they start walking all around through the club. And the guy's scared. He's like, you know, that's him. Not like that's him, but more like, yo, yeah, that's the guy.
I go, dude, it ain't those guys. Those guys, security said, tell the man that nigga got my chain.
So he's like, yo, you robbed my fucking friend? And he's like, no. I mean, what you talking about? I ain't never, no. Yes, you did. He goes, no, I mean, come on, man. I mean, what, you want it back?
Open your jacket. They got several chains.
Yo, show me which is yours, and I'll give it back to you.
But dude, man, you guys are supposed to be protecting people. You're taking their chains?
That was his last day. You was working in security, and you was about to coat check, man. You saw everything before it got inside.
Whether you was a celebrity or you was just a regular Joe, you had to go past the coat check.
Yeah, choke. You already know. That's for all those who never been in the tunnel. And for those who've been in the tunnel, you know all that was true. You know all that was true, but that is the what you call it, the Throwback Thursday moment for this week is tunnel security. Come in there talking tough, you going out on your head. It's a fact. You know what I mean? And I don't know who put in that story about Fat Joe talking about tunnel security ran from Mike Tyson. Yeah, right. They wouldn't have ran from no Mike Tyson. It was 90 of them. They ran in groups of 10. And they all, you see how big they was. You think Mike Tyson could take 90 niggas 10 times his size? Yeah, okay. They'd have sat on that nigga. Ain't gonna be no tunnel 2, Keita G. There's no way possible you could bring back that type of energy. That was a once in a lifetime thing. Like, these kids today ain't built for the tunnel. Trust me. Trust me. There's a whole different it's a whole different cloth nowadays. Man, that place to be closed down ASAP, man. The wolves that eat these kids up today. Like, no. It would never be no tunnel right now. Not that tunnel. You know what I'm saying? That place is what? Oh my God. You don't know. You said not for the kids, for the grown and sexy. For the grown, I don't know about the sexy because it was thugged out. You know what I'm saying? It was no dress code. You know what I mean? No dress code at all. You see, they was getting ready to talk about the code check. And code check was even foul. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna let y'all get that too. I'm gonna let y'all check out the code check segment real quick. Just because I love y'all, man.
Like the line to get in the tunnel.
It's like another 3,000 people.
That coat check was like a whole nother income.
I gotta say, it was literally a gold mine.
It was crazy if it was mandatory, because if it was mandatory, then that's a problem, because brothers didn't want to hang their coats up.
Mandatory coat check, mandatory coat check. And there'll be cats out there with minks and fly shit. And I'm not gonna check my coat and something happens to it, because on the front of the coat check it says we're not responsible for certain things that happen with the coat. So F that. I am not checking my mink.
You're checking your coat at the tunnel. There's no way you get to rock your shit at the tunnel unless you are respected by the bouncers and everybody at that front.
You might be on that line to check your coat for like half hour, 45 minutes.
Checking your coat was good, but getting your coat out afterwards, woo.
It's time you pick your coat up, all hell is breaking loose.
Shout out to every chicken head that had a fight at the coat check. You used to make all night.
I never really checked my coat, but when I did check my coat, though, a couple of times, I left my coat there. Wasn't even worth it, bitch.
You know, you can always make a little extra $1 or $2. You know, yo, get my coat for me, man. It's 20 hours. It's 50 hours.
I'm gonna keep it real. You better know the right people, because if you came in here coat checking Pelés and furs and all that, and you didn't ring bells, woo, bye-bye.
Leave a mink, come back and get a hoodie.
Sometimes the bloops happen where you might not get your coat, or you might get somebody else's coat.
Sometimes coats went missing because people would find coat check tickets on the floor and claim people's things that weren't theirs.
I remember motherfuckers would jump over the counter and start stealing coats.
More shit was happening there than the shit that was happening on the fucking dance floor.
A lot of fights broke out at the coat check. A lot of minks got stolen.
Coat check was no good. I seen him give a bitch fur coat away. And she was crying. She was like, my brother gonna come down here. I swear to God, yo, the bitch was in tears. Well, the mother, she's like, yo, no, I want my fucking coat. Like, girlfriend, is not gonna work tonight. You fucked up.
The hanger there, the ticket, there's no coat. You know, so a lot of times when they started wearing their furs, they wouldn't check their furs. You know, we had to put up little signs, check at your own risk. That means, look, you never know. I mean, a lot of boys wanted to get their girls some fur coats, you know. So, I mean, it was free.
Do not put your shit in coat check. You lost many 8-ball jackets up in there.
I left my coat in the car.
Nobody big the coat checks.
I'm from the hood. We don't check our coats.
I never took my coat off. I used to have my Dutchess in that bitch.
I never wore a coat in there because it was the worst.
I put my coat in the booth.
My coat check was the booth. We stuffed our coats in our bags, or we never even had to give up a coat.
Never used a coat check, ever, ever, ever.
You could really just come out there on a cold winter night and be going home to the train station with no coat, no nothing. And no explanation. No, I'm going to reimburse you. No, we got you. Oh, I know who got. No, we gave you shit to homeboy. He said it was his. What you going to do?
Who thinks that you have to have 17 security guards to watch the fucking coat check at the end of the night? But when you got over 2,000 people in there talking about, nah, I'm not waiting, because they're drunk or they're thugs, or frankly, if they're drug dealers or from a team of guys, or just any 10 or 15 guys who figure, fuck that, I'm not waiting. You got to have a strong team there.
You got a bunch of drunken knuckleheads at the end of the night, you know, that's what you got to deal with.
Now, if y'all know about the bar, oh my God. But I ain't gonna give y'all all that. Y'all be able to get to see all that in the documentary in a couple of weeks when I put it back up. You know what I'm saying? But as the Hip Hop Nucleus, a documentary on the legendary Tunnel nightclub in New York City, written, produced, and directed by moi. You know what I'm saying? Executive produced by moi. You know what I mean? And the reason I took it down from iTunes and Google Play, Google Play, is because the aggregator that I was aggregator that I was using went bankrupt. And I done missed out like over $20,000 because they went bankrupt and I'm not getting my money. So I took it down. Everybody's supporting me going to buy it and I'm not getting my money. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's down and it'll be up on another platform. But as y'all can see, the tunnel was nothing to F with like the Wu-Tang Clan. You know what I'm saying? It was rough. I've personally seen dudes get murdered out there. Like I ain't seen who murdered them, but like leaving out the club and walking up the block. I remember one time it was 3 dudes laid out in the middle of the street on 11th Avenue, all dead after the club because they got into something with somebody. Like that club, it closed for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It was too many violence, too many people getting killed, stabbed, robbed. As much as it was fun because of the hip hop element and the artists that played there, it was dangerous as hell. You had a better chance on your block, that day than going to that party and leaving there unscathed unless people knew you or you wasn't having it. You know what I mean? But that's the tunnel, the hip hop nucleus, you know what I'm saying? Like I showed y'all earlier, for those who got it, I got the posters out, I got the t-shirts, y'all get those, like I told you, I got the mask now for those who just came in, that I Need 6 Feet mask. Y'all can get those on my website, chokenojokeproductions.com. All right. Well, I will say this. We will be watching to see what happens with Miss Maxwell in the weeks to come. Let's see who she's going to tell on. Let's see who she's going to give up. But this is the beginning of what we've been waiting for. She's about to give up a whole bunch of people, and we're about to see a lot of our favorite celebrities go to jail or at least get arrested. Watch. But we'll see. So Choke No Joke, Keita G, Pretty Gangster, we in the building. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that chimed in tonight. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna I'm gonna dip out of here on y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I can
Listen, we ain't gonna do too much talk.
Oh, we ain't talking about that, mister. You know what I mean? We talking about this right here.
Yeah. Choke no joke. You know what it is.
Let's go.
2020, rich niggas, money funny. We got killer bees and I lost my honey. My little sex master, yeah, she was a distraction to my mathematics.
The corona happened.
The government capping on what's really happening. Rock Nation signing niggas that's out here ratting. And Jay's the captain of the ship. Ain't this a bitch? You keep inside and snitch. We lost Andre and Rich. Life's a bitch. Can't have a funeral no matter if you rich or poor. Overpopulated at morgues. Funeral homes, bodies all on the floor. No food in stores, no meat no more. These the last days. If you never pray, have faith. All sort of illicit days.
Choke no joke, Chicky choke no joke. I know I had to play my joint before I get out of here. But hit me up on Instagram at Real Choke No Joke. Or you can hit me up on Twitter, choke_no_joke, chokenojoke@gmail.com, or hit me up on LinkedIn, Choke No Joke or Arthur D. Alston III. You know what I mean? I will be back tomorrow night at 9 p.m. I told y'all I am back. It's live at 9. All right? You know what I'm saying? But I'll see y'all tomorrow. Shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight. I know it was a short but sweet show. Just a came to inform y'all about the current events. You know what I mean? But we're gonna get back to everything tomorrow. I might have a special guest for y'all. I gotta see if they still available. All right. But Keita G, Pretty Gangsta, I'll holler at y'all in a minute, man. All right. One love. Peace and love. Choke no joke. Love y'all.